Writers Tears, Florio Marsala Cask Finish.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Irish whiskeys with different finishes are worth the extra cost, or should you just stick with the regular?
Yeah. Welcome back to Exploring Whiskeys. And this episode, we're going to jump back across the pond.
That's right. We're going back to Ireland, to one of the distilleries that we've gone back to a lot of times.
Right, yeah.
This is really what it comes down to. So this is the Writers Tears Florio Marsala Cask Finish. Okay, so it's very specific to a certain Marsala. I know I like Marsala chicken.
Chicken Marsala?
Chicken Marsala, yeah. I don't know much outside of that, like what actually Marsala wine tastes like. If you've noticed, we've started to do more and more of the Writers Tears finished in XYZ. So I try to figure out why. So back in mid-2020, they partnered up with Hotaling? I'm not sure. Hotal. It's really weird. And now they are starting to spread out more of their finished stuff. Apparently they were doing all this finished stuff the whole time. It just only went to select markets. Now they're starting to go...
select markets, it just didn't come here.
Probably not. Yeah. So now it's starting to go out all over the U.S. even more. So we've done a whole bunch of different finishes over the last, handful of months. And we're doing another one today.
That just seems to be like the big thing.
Finishing?
Yeah.
Other interesting part for this guy, 12 months in that Marsala cask.
Oh boy.
So it should have a pretty material impact. I like the fact that it's 90 proof. Talking to another YouTuber, Whiskey Nerd, check him out. He's pretty good.
I don't know if we talked to at the festival last year.
No, he's based in Dublin.
Oh.
So he's saying that you're going to see more and more Irish whiskey come out closer to 90 and up. They're getting away from the 80s. So
well, they know the market over here.
I'm super happy about hearing that one too. But he's got access to a whole bunch of things that we don't have access to over here.
Yeah, lucky him.
Lucky him.
But
he has...
Same on the flip side.
Yeah, he has, 80 or 85 proof Buffalo Trace. So, number and label and all that kind of stuff. So this is cask 8,141 and bottle 176 of 360. And most of their finished Writers Tears, you're going to find it somewhere between 80 to $100. This is generally where they sit.
I wish I knew what Marsala...
Me too, because I'm just like, that just kind of tastes like, or smells like Irish whiskey.
Should we consult the Google real quick?
We could. What's the notes from Marsala? I get a little grape or apple. But I get the honey and the malt and the
Marsala tends to have a nuttier, brown sugar flavor with notes of dried fruit and can be slightly sweet to dry to very sweet.
Sweet to dry to very sweet. That's...
Says this is dry wine and it's been aged for 10 years in oak cask and it's a rich, sharp flavor.
Okay. Mr. Google says so.
If you go on the high end, it says it's more complex flavor that incorporates sweet cherries, apple, dried fruit, honey, walnut, and tobacco.
Honey, walnut, and tobacco. Well, the honey should play perfectly in Irish whiskey. So.
Every Irish whiskey you get.
Yeah. Honey cereal notes. I get green apple and honey and malt. That's what I like.
I get all three.
Almost like a Jolly Rancher green apple. Like it's like green apple, like candied green apple.
Kind of hit me like right here, like almost a little tang.
There's a little bit of a zip of something.
But all that for the finishing, all that is just on the front end for me.
Yeah.
Once it goes down,
it's all sweet.
It's just your normal,
nice and light.
Yeah.
Not getting that, like the apple, green apple isn't really kind of coming through.
It's just honey and malt.
Honey, malt. Delicious.
Mm-hmm.
But regular Writers Tears, I want to say, I think like $50-ish, $60. So is it worth another $20 to $40?
No.
Not
in my opinion.
No.
Probably a lot of people don't even know what Marsala wine is, just like we didn't.
Yeah, I don't really, wouldn't know what the impact is.
I don't even know what it is. I'm just going to pass.
Right.
But if you understand that there's only 360 bottles released, some people are like, oh, well, maybe this is a huge find.
Yeah, well, they're all limited. It's limited to, anytime I see a Writers Tears doing something, I'm probably going to grab it. Most definitely the annual releases, but it's good. Good. Not the best of the ones that we've had. We've had a couple different like little finished ones, and it's good.
Yeah, you let that. Oh, you let that just kind of sit on your tongue, in front of your tongue for a couple of seconds. Like you feel, I don't know, it's weird. Like you feel the proof, like, and then then it's all the flavors and that tanginess hits.
It's also the copper. The copper adds a little bitiness to the whiskey.
Okay.
And they do the triple distillation like all the other Irish whiskeys do. So that does tend to add a little bit of a bite to it, like a copper note.
I mean, overall, I'm not disappointed, but
don't have a problem with it.
I don't know if it's worth the extra juice or extra money. But
No. But Walsh family does really solid whiskeys. They're regular, just copper pot still. Good, very, very good. Easily one of the better baseline Irish whiskeys. But their finishes, some of them are just awesome. Some of them are okay. I still haven't had anything from them that I would say is bad.
no,
Nothing is bad.
his nose is sharper now.
I agree.
You caught me off
Metallic?
guard.
Almost a little metallic. Like the copper is actually like metallic copper.
It's like when you were a kid and you thought it'd be a cool idea to put a quarter in your mouth. It tastes awful.
It's not. It's not a cool idea. Don't do that, kids.
Don't do it. For multiple reasons. I want to say I don't get all the.
Water didn't do anything good to this.
I didn't get any of the apple.
Nope. Lost the apple. There's almost like a penny note in it.
I get almost like a lemon.
It went citrusy. The palate lost some of its sweetness. It's like more of the wood, almost like a wood tannin or something. The water doesn't help it. I would not.
It flattens it out.
Yeah,
I don't
get
any of the sweetness on the front. I don't get the tingly, like almost like that tart that I got.
Yeah.
Now it's just muted.
But there's like I'm gonna say like a metallic.
Yeah. Now it's just straight honey and malt.
That's disappointing that the water messed it up that bad. Yeah, like a little stringent. Yeah, there's a little weirdness to that. No, not in a good way.
Yeah.
All right, so the recommendation would be to do this one neat. I don't think adding water to this is going to be a good thing, and I'm going to say
no water, no ice.
No water, no ice. Do it neat. Is it worth the $80 to $100? Probably not. I'd try a different one. That ice wine one. Yes, that one was delicious. That was totally crazy. The impact there for about the same price.
I would say try it. If you're somewhere, try it. Especially if you like Irish whiskeys, if you like Writers Tears, it's a limited edition.
Yeah.
You're probably not going to find it at your standard liquor store. You're going to have to search some honey holes to find it.
That's correct.
Definitely try it if it's available.
Yeah, I'd almost more go.
I'd be curious what they would charge for a pour.
I was going to say that. I was like, if you can find this for a pour,
if it's
I would try it that way.
$100 a bottle, God, I want to say this probably $40 a pour.
Well, it's possible.
But 30 versus 100.
To know whether or not you want to pull the trigger on a full bottle.
Yep. We hope you enjoyed our review of the Writers Tears Florio Marsala Cask Finish. If you did, as always, we love the support of the channel. Help us grow our viewers.
That's right. And like we said, we love our Writers Tears. So up here you'll see a link for another Writers Tears or a whole line of Writers Tears that we've reviewed. Check them out.
All right. Thanks for watching.
See you on the next episode.
Cheers.
Cheers.